Hi everyone, my name is Liz Tikas, behind the mask here, and my store is Fine Points in Cleveland, Ohio. And our store, I'll tell you a little bit about our store. Our store is 35 years old this year, and this is our third location since we started the store. We were in a little Italian area, first on for 15 years, and then we were down the street for 18 years, and we just moved to this location. We're still in the process of moving. If you saw the rest of this room, you would understand that we are still in the process of moving, but it doesn't look too bad back here anyway. And we are a knitting studio, and we also do ready-to-wear, and we do custom. We sell a lot of yarn. This is one of our ready-to-wear pieces. We get our clothing and yarn from all over the world, and we really do try to find reputable distributors because that's what we're about. We work with kind and nice people, and we don't work with cranky and crabby people. We did that for a while, and it didn't feel so good, so we don't do that anymore. And as a result, all of our customers are nice too, so go figure, right? We do hand knitting. We have some crocheters that come in and follow us. And we moved from a 2-story house with a basement and an attic, which was about 3,000 square feet. And now we're in a 1-story venue, and it has no upstairs, so there's no more steps because I and my customers got a little tired of going up and down the steps. So we're just a little tiny store in Cleveland, Ohio. We're in a very diverse neighborhood, and we bring lovely things to people, whether you're a knitter or a person who's looking for something special to wear. We bring that to you. So today we're going to be featuring not only knitted garments, but we're also going to show you some ready-to-wear. And I'll start by telling you about this shirt. It's linen. It's from Lithuania. It's got a great shape. You'll see that I have a different body type than my friend and model Terry, who is going to show you a Cynthia Ashby dress, also linen, but from Cynthia Ashby, who is a designer out of the Chicago area. So this is Grizus. It comes from Lithuania, and it's part of their spring-summer collection. And now it's getting really hot in Cleveland, as it is in a lot of places. And this kind of a garment makes you feel less hot. It's linen, it breathes, it's very comfortable to wear. Oh, this cost, let's see, that was a question. This cost $268. I got one of these shirts last year in a different colorway. I didn't wear it because you would say, well, I want that shirt and it's not available. But this is their shirt for this year, and it also comes in white with black dots. It's very fresh looking. If I can grab it before the end of this, I'll show you that one too. I'm about a 14, and this is a large. And Terry's going to come out now, and she's in a Cynthia Ashby dress. Can you get in there? And this is linen also. Cynthia Ashby is an American designer, and we do buy American when we can. And Cynthia designs for women. She doesn't design for little girls. She designs for women who have hips and bust lines and gravity. So this is Cynthia Ashby's Louise dress. And let's see, you're going to want to know how much that is. $174, says Terry. Okay? So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about linen right now. And I don't know, I'm going to focus on 3 things today. Actually, 4 things. I'm going to focus on linen, our house designs, Barocco, and art yarns. And they're all a little bit different. So we use a lot of linen at our store. And I'm going to show you a linen lace and a sport weight. So the green is the sport weight. Gives you an idea of how thick it is. And the blue is lace weight. So I hope you can see the difference there. The lace weight and the sport weight are the same price, but the lace weight is twice the yardage. The price is $34.50 a skein. This is Claudia linen. We also stock Louette linen in the sport weight. And we also have found that if you take 2 strands of lace weight that Claudia has dyed and you knit them together, you get the same gauge as you do the sport weight. So we do that also. I'm going to show you a lot of garments made out of linen, and we're going to talk about how to use linen. Speaking of linen, Terry's coming out now in a dress for spring, summer. This is also by Breezes. This is their splash design. It comes in blue and it comes in green. Very comfortable, especially when it's really hot out. You want to be in this. It has pockets. Terry will point out the pockets when we have pockets. And this is $282, and this is a small. Terry, you're what, about a 6? Terry's a 6. So you can see how this fits a smaller body. If I were wearing it, I'd probably be in a large. But again, there's room for shoulders, there's room for butts, there's room for bust lines, and our friend Gravity. So about linen, this is one of our house patterns. It's called the Paris cardigan. And this is 3 skeins of linen lace. And I'll just show you how it looks. For me, this is a piece that I will throw on if I just need a layer. You'll see it's variegated. Some parts go this way, some go this way. You make them in pieces and then you assemble them. You put them together. This is a Claudia color called Charlotte's Verdigris. It's one of our favorite colors. And here's the back. One of our customers once said, she came in and she said, oh, I never shop in Cleveland. I only shop in New York and Paris. And then she brought us a sweater that she'd gotten in Paris, and she said, can you write a pattern for me? So we cut a pattern for her, and we modified it a little bit, and it turned into this. So we call it the Paris cardigan. Terry, are you ready? And we're still working with linen now. This is a Nora Gone pattern called Jujube. And I should say that if you have been watching some of our other presentations, you know that you're going to see some repeats. We've changed it up a little bit. This piece comes in a kit. And if this is a free pattern on Ravelry, you can see how flattering this is. And what I did is I wound. Hold it up. That's how it comes in the kit. It's $100, and you can make any size. And if you know Nora Gone, you know that she does design many patterns for full-figured women. But a small girl looks good and also, oh wait, here, come on back. I want you to notice this seam here. You stuff it. That's a 3-needle bind off, and if you're not familiar with that technique, you should really be familiar with it because it's a good vertical look and it's a great way of joining a straight seam. And when I send you our kit, thank you. We talk about the pattern, and then I send you something like this. This is the blue version. And
what is it?
It's up to you to put where you put the color. So I give you the yarn, and I give you the pattern, although you can get the pattern free on Ravelry. It's called Jujube, and I'll spell it. Jujuba, and it's by Nora Gahn. And I hear that Nora is going to be the editor of Vogue coming up, Vogue magazine. So things are looking good here. Okay, do you have any questions so far? Okay, moving on. This is a piece, this is Kohi or Joji Locatelli. A lot of you are familiar with her work. She's from Brazil. This is one of my go-tos. It's boxy, and this is the smallest size. You can see how wide it is. And the drape is terrific. I've used Claudia linen lace, 3 skeins. So it's about a $100 project, and it's worth every penny. You can layer it in the winter with something long sleeve t-shirt, or you can see I put it over a tank top. And this is also Charlotte's Verdigris. You can see it's just a beautiful color. So I'm partial to the blues and greens. That's Boxy by Locatelli. Okay? A question? I can't see. It's close. Oh, if you made this, sorry, I keep dropping hangers on the floor. If you made this sweater, the pattern's about $7 or $8. You can buy it on Ravelry or you can buy it from us. It's 3 skeins of linen lace at $34.50 a skein. So it's about $100, and it's well worth it. Any other questions? Okay, so Terry's back, and this is a wonderful ensemble from a company named Luca. Luca is a company, really nice people. She's showing you leggings. She's showing you a tank. And we like Luca because of the fabrics and the styling. Luca is designed in Paris and made in Turkey. I can't read that.
What colors does Jujube come in?
Oh, wait, I'll answer that in a minute. So this is from Luca. And again, they're wonderful people. We do, we show them a lot in our store because the response has been great to them.
Fabric is great.
Fabric
Feels
is great,
wonderful.
Terry says.
Really soft, feels great.
So you could really live in this. Now, someone just asked a question about the colors that this comes in. You name it, and we can work with you on it. It comes in any lace weight Claudia linen. And if we don't have a color, she'll dye it for you. I just was working with a person earlier today who was making this garment in pinks in a color called lipsticks. And it's all different pinks, like lipstick colors. I should tell you about linen a little bit. If you've never worked with it, you're in for a real treat. Now, a lot of people don't like it to work with because it's kind of pricky, but there are tricks to work with that. If you take the linen and you open up the skein and soak it in water. Now, I have not done this, but it comes from reputable sources. Take the label off, keep it in its form like this, soak it in water, put it in a plastic bag and freeze it. And then take it out, thaw it out, and repeat the process 3 different times. It seems that people are saying that it makes it not so pricky when you're knitting with it. But this garment with linen, after you knit it, you're supposed to throw it in the washer and dryer, and that's how you clean it. And the first time I heard that, I really was nervous about doing it because it went against everything that I'd ever heard about washing hand knitted garments. But it gives off a lot of lint and it gets softer. So every time you wash it, it gets more and more drapey. Like this has been washed probably 3 times, and I wear it a lot. And it's just a wonderful product. So if you haven't worked with linen yet, try it. Whether you do this or one of the other garments that we're gonna show you today. And this I wear all year because I'm always warm and this fits nicely over a tank and I can, be comfortable in it. While we're on the subject of linen, are you ready? This is the Cat Coyle linen top. Some of you know Cat Coyle because she is a designer out of California. It's 2 skeins of sport weight linen, and it's a great little layer over things. It's great. I think a lot of times when we get to a certain age, we tend to wear black, but there's something about color that's really very flattering to people as they age because their skin changes a little bit and it really kind of perks you up. This is side to side. It's in sport weight linen and it's 2 skeins. And again, you could throw this in the washer and dryer. Okay, Terry's back with another outfit from Luca. This is a tank top. And with the tank top, there's a scarf that you can, if you're going out to dinner, you're sitting outside and you want a little cover. And it's their signature. They do a lot with this kind of painting detail, airbrushing. And it's really beautiful. The scarf is $68, that's 6'8", and the tank is $58, 5'8". So you can see, some of the prices are more comfortable than others, but it's always a good deal of shopping with our clothing because we know how they wear. My staff wears it, I wear it, and we go for the fabrics first, and then we go from the fabrics to the cost and make sure that it's reasonable and comfortable for people. While we're talking about linen, this is another piece from Claudia. This is called Over Easy. It's a side-to-side linen. It's 3 skeins of sport weight linen. It's just a big old t-shirt. And it's really flattering because the lines go this way. Over Easy. 3 skeins of sport weight linen. It's going to be hot for a while. So you might want to treat yourself and make something comfortable out of linen, that you can still enjoy this season. We have to do things right now for ourselves that we enjoy and that make us feel good because we all know there's enough stress going around now. We don't want to do things that don't bring us joy.
What is that pattern called?
This pattern is called Over Easy. It's a Claudia pattern and we do sell it. It's around $7, I think. And again, it's made with Claudia sport weight linen. Henry, did you have another question?
We usually talk about this when you never get a chance.
So, my husband, who is like on tech duty here, is reminding me to have the arm conversation with you all. And this is a piece that a lot of people in the South and even in Cleveland make this piece. And it's called Slice of Linen. This is a Louette color, solid. This is a Claudia color, variegated. And the back we used a tweed. So it's 2 skeins for the back and 1 each for the fronts. And I think that's pretty much for any size. And the arm conversation goes a little bit like this. And if you've heard it before, I'm sorry, you're going to have to hear it again. I'm Greek, and I've compared notes with a lot of my Mediterranean buddies that wearing sleeveless is a part of the Greek and Italian and Israeli culture. And it's hot. It's hot in Turkey. It's hot in Egypt. It's hot in the Mediterranean. And there's no stigma about showing your arms. And I never knew that there was a stigma about bearing your arms until I had this business. And then I realized that culturally, a lot of you are not comfortable showing your arms. There's ways around it, but I don't have that stigma because it's not a part of my culture. And this piece you could wear with a layering piece or not. It's got a little sleeve that caps your arm a little bit. It's called Slice of Linen, and it's designed by a designer, Susan Barstein, and her company is called Sknitsby, S-K-N-I-T-S-B. You can buy the pattern from us, or you can buy it on Ravelry. Again, this is one of those garments that you throw in the washer and dryer, and it's 4 skeins of sport weight linen. The question is, do you use metal or wooden needles with linen? Sometimes wooden needles grab the linen a little more than metal needles do. I just use whatever I have. Sometimes I'll use one of each. I am one of the minority. I like straight needles rather than circular needles because I knit really loose. And something in my head tells me that if I knit really loose and I'm on that wire, the stitches are going to get looser. So I'm very comfortable using straight needles. And if I can use a straight needle instead of a circular, even if I have to smush up the garment, the stitches, I tend to do that because that's just me. I knit really loose. If you want it to slide easier, use a metal needle. But I do know that Leica needles and Knitter's Pride and some of the Skacel needles that are out of wood, a Chigo, all of those brands have a nice polish clover. They're the upscale needle that I can't remember the name of. They're polished in a way that makes your garment slide, the stitches slide a little bit more. Okay, any questions about this slice of linen? Sknitsby. Okay, Terry? I'm going to tell you a little bit about this company. It's called Pure Fit, and we like this fabric so much we got it in the shirt and the dress. They are one size. They probably go from a 6 or a 4 to a 14, 12 or 14, depending on how they're cut. And we just love this fabric with the little birds. So the woman who is the head of this company, here's another one here too. It's a little bit different cut. Actually it's a sleeveless version of that in a different print. How much is that dress, Terry? The dress is $140. I have no idea how much this is. I can let you know if you need to know. This woman, her name is Chi, and she's a Hawaiian woman, and she gets fabrics and designers from all over the East. She gets fabric from Thailand and Indonesia, and she has a little company in Hawaii where she puts things together, and she's just a really nice lady. Oh, by the way, this is $140 also. And we really love the prints, and we love the styling, and so do our customers. We're very happy with their work. Henry, how are we on time?
It's 3:25.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about the fake sleeves?
Sleeping under?
Yeah.
My husband Henry, who's on tech right now, wants me to tell you about Sleepy Wonder, and so I'll show you a Sleepy Wonder. Hold on. So we were having the arm conversation, and this is a Sleepy Wonder. Here's the front or back. It's reversible. And here's a little buckle. You buckle it over your bra, And it's like wearing nothing, but for those of you who are sensitive about your arms, this is the way to go. You can wear it with the high part in the front or in the back. You want to have some décolleté showing. Here's the, I don't know if you can see it there. And it fits right over your bra, so you won't even, it doesn't show, but you do have a sleeve. And it comes in mesh, and it comes in kind of a screen, like a solid, or mesh and lace, I guess I should say. And these run about $50, and they really do wear well. They come in white and black and gray. They come in other colors too, but we generally sell them in white and black and gray. They come in a long sleeve and a 3/4 sleeve, and they'll do the job of masking your arms if you don't want to show your arms. Okay, Terry's coming out again. And this is a Luca little ensemble that we think is so cute. It's a skirt and a shirt. And it's just great for this time of year when you don't even want to put clothes on. And if you do go out, it gives you a little perk. And like I said before, we need color a little bit. We need a little bit of color. There's a cap sleeve for those of you who want just a little bit of coverage. I don't know if you can see the bottom of the skirt, but there's a pocket down there. It's really cute.
Elastic around the bottom.
There, yeah, there's like a bubble around the bottom. And let's see, the blouse is $138 and the skirt is $174. And again, that's from Luca. That's from the company that is designed in Paris and made in Turkey. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Della. Della is one of our designs from in-house. And here's one Bella kit. Here's one Bella. And you can see that it started here. I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can see it. One of the things that I do, I like to make things work together. So I take 11 different balls of yarn and a big cone of something that goes through it. And as you knit with it, you knit with both together. It heathers the other colors and it kind of unifies them. And again, we use this side to side a lot because it's very flattering rather than this way. I know we try to shy away from this a little bit, but it gives you an opportunity to put a lot of colors together. And I still love novelties, no matter what anybody else says. I use novelties a lot in my work because I think they're interesting, and I think the eye of the beholder is more drawn to things that are interesting. And so this is Bella, and Terry will have one on in a minute. But how this works, in the kit, see, this is the burgundy kit. So in the kit is a cone of something. It's a round cone. You can see it here. And this cone goes through the whole thing. And then in the kit, I have 11 different balls of things. Some are hand dyed. This is from Demian Stavitz, who does blue heron yarn. It's got a little bit of shine. This is a trendsetter yarn. This is an old friend ladder yarn. But you can see, and this is Patty Subic from Great Adirondacks. This is hers. This is when she first started working with Taki, and I found a ball out of this, and some lucky person gets to work on this. So I take 11 balls of yarn and I put them in a kit with a cone, and you knit with it. And we send you the pattern again. We have notes in the pattern that I personally wrote, and I'm always here to answer questions for you if you have them. Here's another Luca dress. You know, sometimes it's too hot to put clothes on, but Luca and Pure Fit really do, all the things we're showing you today, they really do solve the problem for you.
Really comfy.
Comfy pockets,
Comfy.
linen. What more do you want? And this is
Next one, 220.
$228. It's got a real flattering drop pleat, like an inverted pleat. So we like things comfortable. We want things to feel good. We don't like hot and we don't like itchy, okay? What a thing, right? Terry, I'm gonna give you this Bella to put on with, when you get a pair of pants on.
You want me to do that now?
No, whenever. I'm gonna, in a little bit, Terry's gonna put the green Bella on so you can see how it looks. But she has to put pants on first, so hold on for a sec. I'll just hand it to you. Just, okay. I'll just set it here. Okay. So I should tell you while she's getting her pants on and getting the belt on, as I said earlier, we are showing a few things. We kind of have an overlap of things that we showed last time, but we don't have everything the same because things sell and we move on, and now we're moving more toward fall. And probably in our next segment with you, we'll do a whole thing on blankets and all different kinds of blankets. And we've been having a lot of luck with them through our store because we're offering blankets in a drop ship program from different manufacturers, and that's been really a good thing for the store. And we'll be talking more about that in future segments with you. We always put on our little description what we're going to be featuring so that you might be more interested in some things than others. While we're waiting for Terry, I should tell you that we have a website. It's called finepoints.com, and Fine Points has an S. And you can buy on our website, but believe me when I tell you, this is all not on the website. So we're dancing as fast as we can to get it on the website. But we do have some things on the website, and if you go on there and you don't see what you want, call us and we'll put it on. We're working really, this COVID thing really kind of set us back with the website a little bit, but we're kind of getting back in gear now. And the other thing is we send a really nice email once a week. People really like it. And you're welcome to get that email if you want. Email me at liz@finepoints.com, or you can join our email list through the website. Just by going on there, there's a place there where you can put your email in for our list. We are open right now because of the virus. We're open from Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 4. So if you want to talk to a human being, that's when you should call. And if you leave us a message, we'll call you back. Okay, question.
2 questions.
How much is the bird shirt, Terry?
One.
Bird
I
shirt.
think it's 118, pretty sure. $118
is the bird shirt. Someone wants to know how much this is. Well, if you make it, it's 3 skeins of yarn in the pattern. So that would probably be about $120 or so. I have made these for people. That runs about $460. But we also do customs, so I can do that for you if you want. Okay? And here comes Terry and Bella. This is how it looks on a person. You can make it as long or as short as you want. You can see this one's a lot shorter. This is perfect for that dinner date where you want to show you have something special on.
Mhm.
It's great for travel because you can ball it up and it doesn't wrinkle. So I used a green, a Celadon color green, and just ran it through the whole thing. And how this works is you start here, go that way. You start here, and the only symmetrical thing I did is I ended and started with the same combination. So you go up here, and then you get up to here, you're increasing for your sleeve, and you're knitting all around the back and the front with a circular needle. Then you get to here, you put the back stitches on a holder, you start your front shaping, and you bind off. So now at this point, your back stitches are on a holder. Then you cast on here. For the front, you move this way and you're shaping the neck up here. And when you get to here, you're gonna go back here and you're gonna have knitted all the way across the back. And at this point, you're gonna go up and down like this, back and forth with all those stitches. And then you get to here and you start decreasing. It's a fun way to knit. I made this with 3/4 sleeves because I don't like long sleeves. They get in my way. But I know a lot of you are cold. I wouldn't know what that means, but a lot of you are cold, so you want a long sleeve, and you could still do it with a long sleeve. Question? A lady?
Tuned in because she likes art yarns. Will you be showing any?
Yes, I'm going to show art yarns. That's our next part of it. So hang in. So speaking of art yarns, this is a sweater that's from the winter 2019 Vogue. I want you to see the cable. It's the arrowhead pullover. It's beautiful. Has a little detail on the sleeves. I wish you could feel this. It's in merino cloud. And merino cloud, it is like a cloud. It's a cashmere and wool blend. It's a wonderful fiber. The cover of the magazine looks like this. Some of you probably have this. Winter 2019-2020. And there's the sweater. So it's 3 skeins of merino cloud. Merino cloud is one of the most luscious, lightweight fibers that you will ever work with. This is how it comes in a skein. Sometimes it's more monochromatic. This is, I'm looking for the yardage. 436 yards for $38.50. It's a nice deal. And as I said, I wish you could reach through the screen and touch this because you'd be sold. You know that thing I had you at hello? Well, put your arm through here and touch it. It's a wonderful product. And I'm going to show you another sweater in merino cloud. We love this fiber.
We had a comment that said that the person who made the comment lives in Florida and absolutely loves merino cloud.
So my husband just told me, my technical assistant just told me that somebody just made a comment that she lives in Florida and she loves merino cloud. So it's a cool wool. It's just wonderful. While Terry's showing you the next garment, I'm going to show you another sweater made out of it. This is Pure Fit again. This is another dress from Pure Fit. It's $125. You can tell we really like this stuff. And it's comfortable. And it hides a lot of sins, if you want to call them sins. A lot of good life. Let's call it that. And you can. It's got pockets. You can wear it with leggings, or if you live in a really hot climate, just a pair of sandals. Comfortable?
Yeah. Fun.
Okay, so this is also merino cloud. This is a medium. It feels dreamy. This is called Susu. This is a Nora Gunn pattern. So I'm a 14 and this is a medium size in Susu. Nora Gunn is a terrific designer. She's got a lot of patterns on Ravelry. We talked about how she's going to be the new editor of Vogue. I'm looking forward to that. You can see it's got flattering shaping. It's got this angle. Angles are always flattering. I just have a black long tank under this, but I wear it a lot because I'm always hot and it gives me some coverage. If you can see, there's a little seed stitch here, and then the cables. This vertical is always very flattering. The cables are going in this direction. They're always flattering. And it's 3 skeins of that luscious fiber that the woman from Florida was talking about. The pattern is called Susu, S-O-U-S, S-O-U-S. You can get it on Ravelry. The designer is Nora Gunn, or you can buy it from us. Any questions so far? Okay, here comes Terry. This is another Cynthia Ashby dress, and we put on a piece from Art Yarns. This is a relatively new piece from Art Yarns. It's a triangle in ombre. It's called the Ombre Tri-Pink, and I'll show you what it looks like in the ball. $38.50. You know, that 20% cashmere really makes a difference. You know, you'd think it would be itchy with all that wool, but it really isn't. It's wonderful. So the name of that scarf is the Ombre Tri-Pink. And this would be an advanced beginner, maybe. Along with that one, this is another one that came out about the same time. One thing that Art Yarns does is she's got yarn that has little sequins or beads in it. Can you see? And this is the green ombre. This is, I think, 1 skein. But then she's got the beads and sequins also with it. Just a triangle, a big triangle. So this is how the beads and sequins come. She uses, this is a black bead. This is a clear bead. I hope you can see. And this is clear and silver. You can see beads and sequins. And we, as a store, we like putting combinations together. Like, I just fell in love. This is her silk. This is called Silk Dream. It's 400 yards for $66, and it's silk, and it's got a little bit of lurex in it, and you can see it's tonal, and I put it with this. It's taupe and peach and a soft green and a pale gray, and I don't know what we're going to do with this, but we're going to do something with it because it's so beautiful. And again, I wish you could put your hand through here and feel this because it just feels dreamy. If there's something that you think you might want to do, that you might want to make, but you're not really sure about what color, what we do is sometimes we FaceTime with people or I can take pictures of different choices and send them to you. There's ways of working around this. We have a lot of customers in Arizona and Florida and California, Nebraska, and they love these fibers that are not accessible to them. And so they'll drop me a line or call me and I'll work with them on the phone or the computer. The sequence runs $64.50, and this is 110 yards. So we usually do garments that have maybe one thing with better yardage and one thing with less yardage, and that way you're not spending more money than you need to spend, and you still have a beautiful garment. Okay, Terry. Here we go with another Pure Fit shirt. We find that we're dressing more casually now because there's only a few places that you can really go. No one's going to the theater or the orchestra, so our clothing reflects it. And if you want something new, but you don't want to break the bank, a lot of these are like 100, 120, 140. And we paired this with another linen piece called Roberta's Wrap. It's just a nice little vesty kind of thing. And it's 2 skeins of linen. And this is a pattern and 2 skeins of linen. And the pattern is written by Roberta Platt, and we chose a gray for it. But you can really go anywhere with this, you know, because most restaurants now you're going to be dining outside anyway. I wanted to show you an Art Yarns piece called Showstopper. Iris came to our store last year and she brought this. This is a skein of merino cloud and 3 skeins of different sequins. I mean, this is the piece de resistance. We've done it in green for the store. I couldn't find it or I would show it to you. We love it. You can see different shades of the beads, different kinds of beads, and then merino cloud. And this is a showstopper. You can wear this over a coat. You can just bundle up in the winter and put it near your neck to make yourself a little warmer. It's big enough if you wanted to, if you just need a little cover in the summer. You can just put it around your arms. It's beautiful. And if you've never knitted with beads before or sequins, it's really a treat. You know, it's a luxury. And sometimes you want to give yourself a little luxury. Someone is asking me to show them the haiku concentric yarn. I'll see if we have time at the end and I'll go grab one and show you, okay? I don't have it back here, but let's finish here and then I'll show you, okay?
Can I try to find it?
Someone is asking if the beads are strung on already. Yes, I'll show you. Ask Henry, go ask Jillian where it is. She'll tell you, she's in the front. Can you see that? Yes, the beads are strung on there. I asked her about that once, and she told me that she has a machine that puts the sequins and the beads on this. And really, that's part of what you're paying for. Even though it's silk, you're still paying for that machine that puts the beads on, because there's lots and lots of beads and sequins on here, and you wouldn't want to do that yourself. You'd end up in a suit somewhere. Okay, Terry's going to show you 2 more shirts, again from Pure Fit. And we like this so much, we got it in 2 colors. Again, it's one size. Very crisp for the summer. Can go into fall very easily. You can even wear it as a vest. It buttons all the way down. I just showed you the blue. This is the blue showstopper. And now I want to show you the showstopper in just plain wool. And this comes in a kit from Art Yarns, where she puts the yarns together. This is the citron color. So if you don't want the beads and sequins, this is the way for you to go. So here is this particular color. This is called Citron. Again, it's a showstopper. I think it's about $84. The one with the beads is more because you've got 3 skeins of beads at $64 each and a skein of Merino Cloud. That is about $218. Do you sell those linen? Someone's saying, do we sell the linen tops? Are you meaning the shirts that Terry's wearing? If you mean the shirts that Terry's wearing, yes, we also have ready to wear. We have a boutique and a yarn store, so we do sell the ready to wear. Name of the sweater I have on, this one is called Susu, S-O-U-S, S-O-U-S, and it's by Nora Gone.
And how do you spell the Nora sweater, starting with the S again?
S-O-U-S, S-O-U-S, Susu.
And do you sell those linen tops too?
If you mean, do we sell the linen tops that Terry's been wearing? Yes. That's a good half of our business is ready to wear. And a lot of them are already on our website, and we're always putting more on our website, actually daily. Or you can always call us if it's, you know, if you don't want to go on the website, call us. But you can also go on the website. Okay, couple more things about Art Yarns. Oh, we'll come back to Art Yarns because Terry's already on Vogue. Come on out. This is a pattern garment that we started showing you in the other 2 presentations because we're in love with it. It's called Lavage. It uses 7 skeins of a Barocco yarn called Sesame. We love this yarn. It's very comfortable, but it has warmth to it. This is the long cardigan called Lovage, L-O-V-A-G-E. We've done several garments of sesame with sesame in it, and we're going to show you 3 of them today. So here's what the yarn looks like. You see these little they're not beads, they're like slubs. So somebody thought they looked like sesame seeds. And you can see in the ball, it's variegated. They're beautiful colors, and they just added 4 or 5 more for the fall. So we're really excited about it. And we were so excited about it that we did a new cardigan called, I think, Samantha, that Terry's going to show you now. It's got an extended shawl collar, and it's great for people that are more built like me or that want a shorter jacket. And in fact, we saw this pattern last week when I worked with my rep, and I got my knitter to make it in a week. She just really busted her butt because I really wanted to show it to you today. It takes 6 or 7 balls of sesame. And that's this yarn that I just showed you. Sesame is $16.75 a ball. And this ball was left over from the jacket. I don't know the yardage. Hey, Jillian, can you tell me the yardage of sesame, please? And come on out. This is another one. This is a color block, and this is sesame in 2 different colors. I'm telling you, we really like this yarn. And I think this one takes 3 or 4 for the main color and 1 or 2 for the the patch of color. It's 230 yards for $16.75, and it's a blend. You know what is it a blend of? It's wool, acrylic, cotton, and nylon. And we love it. It's great. It's got a little texture, not too much. The colors are beautiful. And we think you'll like it too.
See, did you show her that?
Not yet, I will show you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you saw.
Thank you. This is a piece that Iris just sent us as a part of our, we get shipments from Iris. We were getting, before the virus, we were getting shipments from her all the time. But this is the yarn for this. This is the Twilight, and this is the Merino Cloud, so you can see how it works. This is this wonderful fabric we're talking about. And here it is with the beaded silken sequins. You could, if I were doing this, I'd put a little bit of beads in here because I think we need a little bling. Especially now we need a little bling. It feeds your soul, okay? Sometimes you just don't have to feed what's in your mouth. You have to feed what's in here, okay? That's what this is for. Okay, here comes Terry, and we're back to art yarns. And this is this yarn again. Here, you can show them this again. This little pullover. This is a yoke tee, and it takes 2 skeins. And if you don't want to be so pink, you can make it in another color. You know, Iris Schreier, who is the dyer here, she really knows what she's doing. I mean, she's paid her dues, she knows what she's doing. Any questions so far? I know I'm going to show you the haiku in a minute, but I do want to show you other options for this. You recall this showstopper. There are some other options. And there's also a neutral one. If I can pull it out of the box, I will.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute, Terry. Okay. Terry's going to show you the last. Is that the last one? I think this is the last one. This is the featherweight cardigan. It's 3 skeins of Claudia linen lace. And it's the one that you grab before you go out the door. And then you can crumple it up and throw it in a suitcase or a bag. You know, when we start traveling again, you can throw it.
Hey, you didn't answer, so I thought you were busy. But yeah, I'll put my clothes on and come up.
No.
No, I texted you to see. So, sure. Yeah.
Some needs to mute themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll put my bikey clothes on and I'll come. Bill's bike is not ready, so he's going to stay here.
Okay, here's concentric. I can't show you.
Okay, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Liz, that's the Liz.
Hey, Liz. Hi. Hi, Liz. Can you mute yourself? That's okay.
I'm talking to Peggy. I'm talking to Peggy.
Peggy.
Wait a minute, no.
These are my friends from California when I was doing Stitches West. Hi, Peggy. This is concentric. Whoever wanted concentric, here you go. I don't have the piece because it's still in the suitcase, but it's wonderful. And, you know, I think the next time I do a presentation, I'll show you the garment that we did out of this. Okay, do you have any questions? We're about ready to wrap it up. You can find me on finepoints.com. You can email me or call me. It's liz@finepoints.com. You can get on our email list. I hope you like the presentation. And let's talk soon.